Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. In today's video, I want to talk with you guys about how I made $250,000 in 7 years, and also how I plan to double that money to $500,000 over the next 7 to 10 years. On this channel, I like to share with you guys exactly what I'm doing as it relates to my investment activities. I invest in real estate, and I also invest in the financial markets. Those are the only two ways I invest. When I invest in real estate, I invest in single family homes or 1 to 4 family dwellings. When I invest in the financial markets, I invest in two things. Number one, I invest in index funds, and then number two, I invest in individual stocks. The $250,000 in question today, I made that money through the financial markets, but I did not invest in individual stocks to make this $250,000. I invested in index funds. So what is an index fund? An index fund is an investment that tracks an index. The S&P 500 is an index. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is an index. The NASDAQ is an index. The reason I like index funds is because typically they have low expense ratios. For example, for every $10,000 I invest, this particular index fund that I'm going to mention to you guys has an expense ratio of 0.04. So for every $10,000 I invest, I pay $4 a year for that money to be managed. That's super low in the world of investing. So that's one of the reasons why I like investing in index funds. Another reason I like investing in index funds is because they're easy and simple to buy. I can go on the Vanguard.com, and in 20 minutes I have a brokerage account open, I can transfer money in, and I can buy my index fund, and it's on autopilot. I have to do nothing else. So pretty simple to get started. The third reason I like index funds is because of the performance. Index funds have outperformed 99% of individual investors. It also has outperformed 95% of hedge funds, and that's over the last 10 years. So for me, I love that performance. So let's recap. Why do I like index funds? Low expense ratios, easy to buy, and the performance. I mentioned Vanguard a couple of times already in this video, and this is not a sponsorship for Vanguard. I don't care who you guys use. I choose to use Vanguard for this particular $250,000 because they got great customer service, and really Vanguard was one of the pioneers with index funds. They're one of the early companies that created and started these index funds, so I like that history. The two investments that I'm actually going to be putting this $250,000 in is Vanguard Total Stock Market, symbol VTSAX, and Vanguard S&P 500, symbol VFIAX. Now, I'm putting this money 100% in equities, and that may not be a good mix for you, but for me, I'm doing that because of the growth potential. For the next 10 to 15 years, I want to have this money with the ability to have maximum earning potential. And I think these two index funds gives me the best opportunity for the most upside. Of course, I went in and looked at both of these index funds in depth, and I like the historical performance of them over the last 10 years, over the last 20 years. So I'm comfortable with that investment. Now, some of you guys may not be comfortable putting all of your money into equities. You may want to go into some type of index fund for bonds, index funds for real estate investment trusts. that invest in real estate. So you can do a variety of different things. You just have to figure out what your risk tolerance is for yourself, and then go out and find investments that match that risk tolerance. Another reason I like index funds is because they offer diversification. In the total stock market, obviously you got over 3,000 stocks in that particular index fund. And the S&P 500, obviously you got 500 of the largest companies in America in that particular index fund. So you got a wide range of diversification across multiple industries, right? In both of those index funds, although they're all 100% in equities. Like I said earlier, I'm comfortable with that because I'm looking for maximum growth. So how do I plan on doubling this money over the next 10 years? Well, the game plan is based on historical information. I believe both of these index funds that I'm putting the money in, VTSAX, total stock market, and VFIAX, S&P 500, will deliver at least an 8 to 10% return over the next 10 years. Again, that's a risk I'm willing to take based on my research. It may not be a risk you're willing to take. You have to go out and do your own homework and figure out what the right investment is for you. But one thing I will tell you, if you want to create wealth, you're going to need to invest in something, and it needs to be something that has some type of historical track record associated with it. Whether that be real estate, whether it be the financial markets, whether it be building a business, you got to do something, guys. Putting your money in the bank and just letting it sit there, in my opinion, is not the wisest investment. Why? Because most banks are not going to pay you the type of returns that you're going to get in other investments like real estate or the financial markets. Yes, it will keep the majority of your money safe, but it will not grow it to the point where it will make you wealthy or it will make you financially free. That's my opinion. Now, some may disagree with that, and that's okay. That's the great thing about this YouTube platform and what I do on this YouTube platform is everybody's entitled to their own opinion, right? My only request is that you do something. You figure out something to do with this money in order to get yourself in a position 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now where the money has grown for you and created wealth for you. I had a conversation with a really nice lady earlier today, and we talked about Vanguard and we talked about investing, and you know, that gave her some information that she could now think about, go out and research, and start her journey to financial freedom. Well, if you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to the channel and share the video, smash that like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. You never stop believing in yourself. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace. If you want 2 free stocks, click on that link in the description box of the video, and Webull is going to give you 2 free stocks when you open a new Webull brokerage account. Deposit $5 in that brokerage account. They're going to give you 2 free stocks valued up to $2,300. You also qualify for fractional share trading. Today's video is sponsored by my company, RF Financial Consulting. And in my company, I work with individuals just like you through financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And in those 1-hour sessions, we talk about strategies to help you get to your financial freedom, whether it be through real estate investing, stock market investing, creating additional streams of income, credit card arbitrage, or starting and growing a business. If that's something that you might be interested in, there's an email address in the description box of the video. Send me an email and let's discuss if I'm the right fit for you.